I'm trying my best to ignore the bloody whir of my PS4 in the background. Right, now let's get the live chat up. Alright, Me6 has put the announcement on Discord. I don't really like the name of that. That needs to be changed immediately. Right, let me just make sure I'm logged into my main channel. If anyone said anything in the live chat, give me a sec. I will look at it in a moment. Okay, and we are here. Me6 is fucking useless. So he's put the announcement on there. There we go. So I told people that I'm live because Me6 is a fucking disgrace. Alright. Okay. So we have got episode 5 of Manchester City career. I wasn't expecting to be doing this today, but I enjoyed it, at least the last half of yesterday, and I felt I wanted to do another episode today. So if you weren't here in the last episode, we got through a hell of a lot of games. 7 at that. I think I only played 3 of them though. The first game of the episode was a 4-1 win away at Crystal Palace before I simmed the match against Atalanta and won 5-0. And then simmed the match against Villa, we won 5-1. I then simmed that and we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup on penalties by Everton. I played against Southampton, we won 7-0. I simmed Atalanta, we won 3-0. And I played Liverpool and we won 3-1. Hey up Curtis, how are you doing, mate? If you take a look at the squad hub quickly, this is what you will see. 23 and 17 for the Russian Messi, Alexander Golovin. He's done very well so far this season. He's got 2 hat-tricks on the bounce. Can he continue that today? We've not seen a lot of Kevin De Bruyne this season. He's really been replaced by Alexander Golovin, I'm not going to lie. But today we're going to go through 4 matches. I'm going to try my best to play them all. I don't really want to play the game against Shakhtar, so we'll play the other 4. The first game is going to be at home to Chelsea, then we're going to be away at Newcastle, away at Burnley, and we're going to end it off with the Manchester Derby. That's going to be the hardest, or the second hardest game of the season, so make sure you stick around for that. I'm doing a Fleetwood career mode. Win 5-1 against Wickham and then lose at home to Accrington Stanley 3-0 on World Class. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. World Class does be like that sometimes. So look at this. I went from drawing 2-2 to Watford to winning 7-0 against Southampton. That's how inconsistent World Class can be sometimes. But yeah, World Class on the lower divisions can be really hard. Especially if like you're doing an RTG or something like that. So we're going to get into the games now. I'm going to go stand over here. Hopefully you can still hear me. But we are going to get into the game against Chelsea. I did the press conference at the end of last episode. To bother with that. Yeah, I know, Villa beating Arsenal. It was Trezeguet scored, didn't he? It was a good finish as well. No, I watched that just before I started streaming. What time to go and watch the game. With 3 points clear at the top of the Premier League. The captaincy suggestion is to give it to bloody, or probably De Bruyne, I don't know. Let's have a look. Might I suggest you name Kevin De Bruyne? No, we're keeping it with Alexander Golovin, thank you very much. If I seem like really drowsy today, it's because I'm tired. I went out and I played some football today, and obviously with my 99 pace, I'm not even lying, I kind of shattered myself. We are going to go with just the one change to this side, and that is that we are going to put Milan Skriniar in for Aymeric Laporte. That is the change we're going to make. Here we go. Actually, there's going to be settings on, isn't there? No. I went in the arena last night. Oh, it was on my other profile. Okay. Right, we're ready to go. World class against Chelsea. We've just beaten Liverpool 3-1. We've got two really difficult games this episode, so here we go. Sergio Aguero, I think that's Kante he's taking on. Or Conte, I'm going to say his name. Yeah, it is. Nice turn, finish, lovely. Oh, that's lovely football. Lovely football. Now I just need to transition that into the match. Right, let's go! Why is it showing me Kai Havertz if Alexander Golovin is the top scorer?
Fascinating history. Sold the stadium out, what, 5-6 times over, I reckon. What a match. And it's live.
Here we go. We are into the match against Chelsea.
Manchester City Football Club, the Etihad Stadium today. And a great day it is for trying again we hope to have ahead for you. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith, I'm delighted to join me as usual on the gantry. Premier League football we have for you, it's coming right up. Manchester City against Chelsea.
Stern.
We've got here perfectly suited to football and two very noisy
Aguero.
sets of fans.
That's a foul. Yellow card for Christensen.
He's going to get booked for it, I think. Well, it is an early yellow card here, and that rather sets the tone, perhaps, this referee.
De Bruyne. Sancho. Oh! That was some good football from the City lads. That was close. That might not have been as close as I thought. Watch the short ball. Why are they playing Caballero instead of Kepa? Doesn't make sense. The only thing I can think of is that they've sold him. I didn't check the Chelsea team before the game, so I should start doing that so I can start analysing who they're going to be playing. Right, he gets the ball in. Ederson with the punch out. Right, De Bruyne, Golovin now. Aguero. Now Golovin. Aguero. De Bruyne. Golovin's offside. No, he's not. He's on. Caballero saves. If I'd gone for the far post, maybe I'd have scored. With Alexander Golovin again. Right, here's Pulisic. No, Cancelo's out of position. Skriniar's not going to catch him. Oh, he's ball rolled him. 1-0 Chelsea. Off the post. We got so lucky there. Golovin, go. Lovely. Golovin, go. Good move. And the Russian Messiah is at it again. El Capitano. Love to see it.
Shows if you doing the thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens. You get a great goal. Sometimes you see somebody beat a couple of opponents and then it comes
Man City 1, Chelsea 0. Golovin, the goal scorer.
Had an end product to that. Wonderful bit of skill.
Kovacic. I knew that was going to happen. He's offside.
Given against Pedro.
Is that against Pedro? Yeah. Right, here we go. Recharge, boys. No winning, but still. Oh, Havertz. He's been shit since I brought him in. I don't even know if he scored a goal yet. Probably has. Should have got like 5 or something like that. I don't know. Good ball across. Can't say they get rid of it. Good lad.
It's a shame.
Martin Tyler on commentary just said that was a poor cross. They had trouble my right back. Anyway, by Golovin, picked up by Jorginho. Pedro can come onto it now. Christensen, Zuma, Aspas, Skriniar, a great challenge. Golovin, lovely. Aguero. I wanted to play in Sancho, we didn't run in the right place. Golovin, thanks for Aguero, 2-0. Lovely, lovely football for Man City. Lovely football for Manchester City, that's 2-0. My feet killed because I was running all day. Here you go.
Restarting at 2-0. The champions of 3 of the last 4 Premier League seasons in England, Chelsea and Manchester City.
Well, we've got some top-class players on show today, as we have had in previous seasons, and it normally disappoints.
Alright, well, now it's just gone back to how it was before. Chelsea pushing forward. Pulisic easily rounds Cancelo. Lovely cross. Kovacic is offside though.
He's got the flag up, it's offside. Mendy. Now De Bruyne. Jadon Sancho guiding the pass through.
Oh my god, I thought Aguero had that.
Didn't need to more.
Kante. Oh god, they're a great interception. Good challenge by Skriniar. A good challenge by Skriniar. Golovin. Sancho running around the back. Come back. Into the box. Golovin's there. So's Kante though. Havertz. Cancelo.
Jadon Sancho.
Sancho hits one. Oh. He's just not having much luck, is he, Sancho? What a strike. So close.
Marcos Alonso.
Alright, come on. Come on, boys.
Aspas.
Aspas plays it forward to Kovacic. Oh no. Pulisic. What a how did that get past Skriniar? Good save by Ederson, but how did that get past Skriniar?
They catch the opposition out with this short ball. Jorginho.
Blocked by Ramos. And in a corner to Chelsea.
They're under pressure again because it's another corner. He's put in the corner.
A corner away by Cancelo, picked up by Golovin.
They want to play from the back, and he's doing just that.
That could have been a red card for Golovin, but not been a foul on Golovin.
Now De Bruyne. Golovin.
Oh no, he's been blocked up by N'Golo Kante. Someone let Hayden know in the Discord that Golovin scored.
Got it in behind the defenders. The attack in the chase. Decent delivery in the wide area, but no positive outcome from it.
Cancelo, no. Sancho, don't just go flying in like that, mate.
Marcos Alonso. Jorginho.
Pulisic, good save by Ederson. Ederson.
Look, a certain goal. Can't believe he's kept it out.
Ederson with a punch. Got him on the
Defending.
block. Pedro Christensen. Christensen with a volley.
Brilliant goalkeeping. Kai Havertz.
Good ball. Cancelo's through.
City making
Here's
progress
João
in
Cancelo.
in this game.
On your left. That is poor. That is poor. That is absolutely dumb. My left foot is better than that. I haven't got a left foot.
Trying to get the ball in behind.
Golovin. Oh, Caballero.
Here off the goalkeeper.
I'd have just hit it the first time, might have gone underneath the keeper. Oh, that's a foul. Skriniar got lucky there. That could have been a red, or at least a yellow. That was a bad challenge. Right, resume match. City 2-0 up.
Ready and off and running at the start of the second half. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball.
Got him in. When you think of Man City, you think of Sterling, Aguero, De Bruyne, even Foden. But not now. No. Now you think of Alexander Golovin.
Oh, important interception that. He's won it back easily.
Here we go.
Aspas. Mateo Kovacic. It's good attacking play this from them.
Cancelo, don't get sent off, mate. You're my only right back.
That ball belongs to the goalkeeper.
Go in with Walker to come back from injury when I can start rotating my right backs again. Because Cancelo's got to be getting knackered at this point.
Please take note of this on EA TV. We've got for you the group stage champions.
Offside against Sancho.
Chelsea. Oh, they thought they were in.
Knew it. Knew it. Knew it.
Now Jorginho. Conte.
Yeah, same. I don't want Villa to go down, but I absolutely despise. I don't despise Watford, but I hate Troy Deeney. So
Pulisic. Now Jorginho.
I would like to see Watford go down.
Pass not completed.
They have sort of overstayed their welcome, and the fact that they sacked a manager who took them from rock bottom to safety, pretty much, is well, they deserve to go down for that.
Aguero. Threads it through.
I don't need to shoot there. Yeah, Bournemouth have pretty much gone down. That's a sad thing to say actually, because Bournemouth had like.
Cleared away.
It was such a brilliant story of how Bournemouth got to the Premier League. Like they were in League One like 6-7 years ago. Now they're in the Premier League. A bit like the story of Sheffield United. Obviously, Sheffield United did it faster, but
Sergio Aguero.
it's just it's a wonderful story and it's heartbreak for Eddie Howe.
Intercepted here.
Yeah, exactly.
And the opposition with pace. Pedro. Sergio Ramos stepping in. With
I'd like to see Bournemouth come back. I don't think they'd let them back in though. I think it's something to do with their ground. Yeah, one of the rules like you need a what's it called, a two-tiered stand or something like that. You need 2 tiers. It needs to be 2-tiered and all seated. I think that's the regulations. But yeah, Bournemouth ground is too small. I don't like them. I don't like the Bournemouth ground, but I do like Bournemouth.
You can understand that.
I've always had a bit of respect for Bournemouth, which is probably going to anger any Southampton fans that see this, but I do have a bit of respect for Southampton as well.
Kovacic.
I think their ground is trash for any fans, to be honest. It's just too small.
It's an easy cutout.
It's not a Premier League worthy ground, but they are a Premier League worthy club, and it's honestly, if they got a bigger ground, it would be good for them, and they probably very well need to. Where have the teams gone on the scoreboard as well as the score? I don't understand. I've only just noticed that.
Aspas. Pulisic.
How long's that been like that?
Between these two. Impressive in possession. Passing's good. Possibly dangerous.
Ooh.
A strange kind of shot, really.
Right. Tonali for Havertz.
Before, but not the way it turned out.
Let's try and place it from that
Yo,
distance.
I can't be
In
here.
the corner.
Goes on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. Alright, okay. Well, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, so just keep that schedule in mind. It's alright if you can't make a stream or anything like that.
Mendy.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It's just nice to have it. It's just nice to have it, isn't it? Blackburn give away fans a whole stand due to not enough home fans. Is that true? If so, that's pretty sadistic, to be honest. And I guarantee most of the teams in the Championship, barring, I don't know, maybe obviously Leeds, Sheffield Wednesday, maybe Bristol City, and places like Derby and that would fill out that stand. There's not too many teams that would fill it out.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Yeah, the whole Darwin end. Jeez.
The goalkeeper there.
Well, Burton do that as well. Like Burton have got a whole stand for away fans and some of the seated section, which is just. I don't know if you've ever been to that ground. I don't know if you've ever been to a Blackburn away game. If you've been to Burton, you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, obviously Blackburn have got a much bigger ground than them, and the fact that they get a whole stand at a ground like Blackburn, at Ewood Park, it's a bit ridiculous. I'm kind of losing my concentration here, but it's alright, I'm too long. Oh, the scores are back, or the score is back, should I say. Once I went to the West Ham Stadium and watched us play a team I can't remember from the bottom half, absolutely packed out, the top half of the stand was absolutely empty. Yeah. I don't like the West Ham ground. I absolutely hate the West Ham ground. It's so weird. That West Ham ground is so weird, honestly. But if it's Leeds or Preston, Hull Stand, so yeah, absolutely. Especially Leeds, they always fill out. They sell out every game. I wouldn't say they've got the best fan base in the country, but it's definitely up there with the best. I don't know who's got the best fan base in the country, to be honest. It's definitely not United. Tonali, hit one. But every club has their ultras.
Any point in the game, it hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he? We'll be hoping for better as the match develops.
West Ham ground is alright, I don't know what you're on about. Shit, you're right. Yeah. I think they would have done much better staying at their old ground. Obviously, maybe for financial reasons. I can't remember the exact reason, but they had to move, obviously. West Ham fans are too far away from the pitch as it's not meant for football. Yeah, it's not a football stadium, it's an Olympics stadium. It's like, if it was being used for the Olympics, it'd be fine. It just isn't a football stadium. And it's weird.
Excellent reading of those danger signs by the defender at a crucial moment.
Got a chance here. No, we
To
haven't.
break away now on the captain. Could have done better with that counter-attack.
Why didn't we stay at the Bowling Ground so much better? I know. I still don't understand why you moved from the Bowling Ground. That was a pretty iconic stadium for West Ham.
So easy in possession.
Obviously, I think I would much rather have been there than the London Stadium. It's much like Everton fans would rather still be playing at Anfield than at Goodison Park. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Every club that's moved stadiums. It's the same thing with Arsenal and Highbury. I don't get why they didn't just expand Highbury, because the Emirates Stadium is an absolute shithole. There's so many clubs that you can say the same thing for. I remember when West Ham thrashed Blackburn 5-1 in a cup game and they had Payet. Yeah, I don't remember that game, but they probably did. And the Olympic Stadium, it even has what it's used for in its freaking name. Exactly! It's not a football stadium. It is not a football stadium. There's quite a few stadiums around the country that are just not footballing stadiums. Like, for example, Coventry's old ground. That's not a footballing stadium either. That's a rugby ground. Unfortunately, Brighton, for fuck's sake. Unfortunately, Blackburn are nowhere near good enough for the Prem. Unfortunately, you're not. First. Yeah, Blackburn are nowhere near good enough for the Premier League. I don't know what kind of form they're on because I don't really keep up with the Championship. The closest I get to keeping up with the Championship is seeing if Leeds have bottled it and where Brentford are in the table.
That's it. Thanks very much.
We need a new goalkeeper and defender. Why did you let go of David Raya? He was a really good goalkeeper. Get up, Minecraft! Golovin has scored one. He scored the opener in the episode. Yeah, you need a new defence. A bit like Chelsea, to be honest. They need a new defence. West Ham. Oh, let's move to the Olympic Stadium. Is that? I'm still baffled. I'm still baffled about that. I mean, it's used for freaking Olympics. What are you on about? Yeah, yeah. It is. It's an Olympic ground, not a football stadium. I miss Raya. Walton is terrible. I think Walton's a decent keeper, but I think he just gets chucked out on loan from Brighton far too much, and obviously it's not as good as a goalkeeper. As good of a goalkeeper as bloody what's his name is Raya, but he's a good goalkeeper. I've seen him play before when he was playing for Wigan. Anyway, I'm not sure how he's been playing for Blackburn, but when he played for Wigan, he was pretty decent. I'm not going to train Golovin in 05 spots. I might put him in training on one of the spots, but I'm not putting him in 05 because I do have other players that I need to train up. So many mistakes. Oh Christ! Sadly, I wasn't here for the start. How much has the Golovin the God scored today? He scored one already. He scored the opener against Chelsea. The other one, I think. Who scored the other one? I can't remember who scored the other one. I genuinely can't remember. I think it might have been Aguero. Ben Brereton and Sam Gallagher are dog shit strikers for us. I've never rated Ben Brereton. When everyone was raving about him 2 years ago, I thought he's not going to be a good player. And I was right. Yes, Golovin, he's a beast. He is an absolute god, isn't he? Definitely he won't get us in the Prem. Nah. I think it's going to take a few years before you're back in the Premier League, to be honest. Blackburn have got a lot of rebuilding to do.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
I think obviously your best player is Bradley Dack. Let's be clear. Let's be honest about that. But my lads play well anyway. He's no Alan Shearer. No, he's not. I don't think anyone. Yeah, I don't think anyone really is. Well, hang on. We must avoid distractions. Yeah, okay. Or Matt Jansen and Armstrong.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you.
Yeah, Adam Armstrong. City when Golovin scores, City clap each other's hands. Me, Golovin, let's go! I mean, I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. Like, I'll read a comment and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to say this. And I go to say it, I forget. And I'm like, probably not a good idea to play that team in the Champions League. I mean, Havertz is playing, but I don't really rate Bukayo Saka at left back yet. We'll play anyway. Right, we're going to send this match. We'll play 3 more. Even Burnley are better than us. I'm sorry to say it, but Burnley they're in such good form at the minute. They've got a draw against the champions as well. They've played so well, especially since the restart. You can't just fault Burnley in the slightest. Obviously that's really hard for you to say being a Blackburn fan and all, but they just are. I don't know, anything's possible in football. Like, United are nowhere near Man City's level. Didn't they do the double over them this season? Norwich beat Man City. Watford beat Liverpool. Anything's possible, mate. Anything's possible. Colchester knocked Spurs out of the Carabao Cup with a full strength side. Burnley are a top 6 team, not going to lie. I wouldn't go that far. I'd definitely say they'll be in the Europa League in a couple of years. Jay Rodriguez is an absolute masterclass up front. Only problem with Burnley is some of the players are how do I put this? Getting on a bit. Mez buy a Switch. I'll think about buying a Switch. Celtic lost 4-0 to PSG. Could have been worse. You could have lost 4-0 to... I don't know. You could have lost 4-0 to Aberdeen. Could have been worse. PSG are just a much better side than you. There's nothing really you can say about that. Right, let's play the match away at Newcastle then. I'm not using the Rocket Lolly kit. We'll just use that one. Barcelona are terrible. I've got to agree with you. Real Madrid are quite clearly the best team in Spain at the moment. Barcelona just love bottling the Champions League. No one in particular. Liverpool. Right, we're going to play the game of World Class again. Messi carries the entire team. That is one of the most true things I've ever heard. Without Messi, Barcelona wouldn't be in a title race. They'd definitely still be in the top 4. Like, I'm not saying they'd be in a relegation or mid-table battle, but I think maybe they would still be in a title race. But I think it might have been a lot easier for Real Madrid over these last few years. Having said that, Real Madrid have actually done alright since Ronaldo left, so who knows? I mean, they haven't done as well, but they've done alright. And Suarez is getting on a bit now. Yeah, is like 33 now, isn't he, Suarez? And during his time at Barcelona, he still hasn't picked anyone yet. Must be obvious, not his lunch yet. A bit like Danny Graham at Blackburn. Like, how old's Danny Graham now? You feel sorry for Messi, yeah. It does, I suppose he gets like really stressed at times when he has to carry the entire team. I take the scoreline and someone with 19 of them good friendlies, me, who even cares about friendlies? Well, that's true, no one cares about friendlies, but still, winning 19-0 in any form of match is impressive. He's just skipped past Aguero. Danny Graham's 34 now. Jeez.
It's about finding the right pass now.
I didn't know that. No. Okay, Ederson's got rid of it.
Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only
Joao
into the
Cancelo.
area. Newcastle
Go on
United's
then,
lineup.
Aguero. No, Aguero, no. I'll read the chat message in a moment, just trying to win the ball back. Oh no, Newcastle are in. That's right. He was brilliant for Blackburn. Yeah, he was. Without Messi, Barcelona pub team couldn't agree more. Literally, couldn't agree more. Pub team without Messi. But obviously, Spain is a Farmers League, so they'd still be in the title race. I can't even remember the last time Atletico won the league.
Leading the scoring chance in the league, Manchester City.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch.
Got him in.
Encouraging play from this team.
De Bruyne hits one. Good save. Sterling's offside, I reckon. Maybe not. Oh, Golovin was there. Back in. Away in.
Golovin. Goes for goal.
Oh!
Oh, good save.
They still have Messi Suarez and Neymar. They should have kept Neymar instead of MSN, but he went for money. Messi Suarez, no.
He's clung onto the ball as well.
Christ above. That was a really good kick there from Dubravka.
Cancelo. Golovin.
Golovin,
It's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Golovin.
Oh, we're in for Havertz.
Very good attack. Broken up in the end by good defensive play. Got the ball. They're going at the opposition with speed. This is how they love
Oh no, Son Maximan's in. This is a problem. This is a problem. Well, that's a poor cross. It's going out for a C throw-in. Leeds will be interested in the Prem next season. I don't think they will be, to be honest. Ignore that. I think Leeds will go back down. I honestly think they will. Oh, we're going to go 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down to Newcastle. No. Still trying to turn it around. Alright, I can't read chat messages now. I've got to focus.
So Newcastle United have the lead.
Sancho.
Read the play well.
Oh, that's not the way to go about it, De Bruyne. I knew Son Maximan would be a problem. Who even scored it? I don't know. Golovin, lovely. Use your pace, Sancho. Now the Cells has got you.
And he banked it away.
Why would they make atmosphere? Oh yeah, because they're rivals, aren't they?
Here's Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, at least the Leeds end would be. United have got no atmosphere, so.
Aguero. De Bruyne. Golovin. Fastest man.
Golovin, love it. Oh!
That is a real miss for Manchester City, who still trail back.
Yeah, collector's item for that player.
That's madness. Win that, Cancelo. Don't let Son Maximan get in front of you. Love that.
Gets the ball out wide with time to assess the situation.
Lovely ball, Sterling. No! Sterling! You're a waste man. How's that not gone in? You absolute mug.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne.
You've got the finishing of an acrobat on stilts.
Sterling. Golovin.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Look, he pushed me away.
Betancourt.
How have bloody Newcastle signed Rodrigo Betancourt? Well, Liverpool are probably going to win the league this season in this save.
Much organisation. The ball lost at a crucial time. News of a goal at Liverpool.
Yeah, the Championship is going to be a hard division next season, I agree.
21 minutes played. 1-0.
Lovely. Sancho.
Attacking now.
How's he keeping up with Sancho? Golovin's got it.
Golovin.
It's it. Oh, they're all going wide. It's not going our way. Everything's going wide.
Good show of character by the visitors' last 15 really have got hold of the ball.
This could bring them level. It's De Bruyne. Sterling. And there's the cutback. De Bruyne.
Aguero's offside.
Through pass.
Sake.
Referee looks to his assistant. Has got to
Championship
flag
is
up
a
his
poor
offside.
man's league one. Oh, decision to get out of the championship, you need the right players, the manager, also tactics, yeah. Championship is a very, very difficult league. Some say it's even harder than the Premier League.
The move and able to cut out the pass.
You've got to be so perfect in the championship.
Problems here.
There's no room
Manchester City.
for mistakes.
That can be solved, but the longer it goes on, maybe the more
Challenged by
desperate
Rat.
they might
No,
become.
Sterling's coming off at half time.
Few
It's been
minutes left in
shit.
the first half. And of course, all of the second half to see if they can sort
Aguero,
this out.
run. Havertz,
Can
run.
be quick on the break now.
Oh my god. Why do my through balls never go through?
Tackle is strong.
Come on. De Bruyne. Sancho, you're quicker than him. Run. Run at
Now he
him.
wants to take them on. Aguero. Sancho. A real opening for him.
No, Sancho!
The interception stopped that.
Knobhead. Man, to go to the alpha formation. 4-2-4.
Michy Batshuayi. Tranquillo.
Challenge. Oh, I remember now it was Batshuayi that scored.
A chance to break away now on the counter.
Aguero. This is annoying. None of my through balls are going through.
That's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score.
Pissing me off now. Oh, Sterling's coming off because he's been absolute dog shit in this game. Sane's coming on. Yeah, you do. You have to win every game to get out of it, pretty much.
We're going to find out just how good the drainage is here in the second half. Been pouring again through half-time, and it's still coming down in steroids, really, as the second half gets underway.
Come on.
A penalty at Anfield. Alan McInally is there.
It's a penalty for Liverpool. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders.
That should have been a penalty.
Keep his nerve.
He keeps tripping my players up just because they're not actually going down. He's not giving the penalty.
7 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan.
Fuck out of here. Oh, Ramos!
Completed, really. To find
Catch it, Ederson. You've got hands for a reason.
turn that aside.
Throw the ball.
Jonjo Shelvey.
No.
Chance to get the ball in the box.
Offside. Right,
It's
go.
offside.
Well, as a striker, you expect to get the benefit there, but he
No,
didn't.
can't. Come on.
De Bruyne. And the home side will play again in the Premier League. This is their next fixture. You'll see it
Come
with
on.
us on EA Sports. Kai Havertz. Now De Bruyne. Golovin.
Oh my god. Even Golovin can't do anything. He's going to give him a free kick, isn't he? You absolute cretin.
Going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one.
We're losing to a team with Joel Linton in it.
It's with De Bruyne. Kai Havertz. Sergio Aguero.
I can't even control the ball because every time I try and control it, they win it back.
Expected this. Newcastle.
Oh, piss
trailing in the
off.
possession stage.
Newcastle never play football like this.
Team is the way that they've used the possession so
Never.
ruthlessly at times. It's been a joy to watch. Textbook stuff from them.
Sane. Aguero. He could take them on here.
Aguero's got through.
Referee's done extremely well. Bring them level.
Golovin! Yes! Come on, get the ball. Golovin's levelled it. Come on.
They just weren't having it, were they, those City players? Well, that's a poacher's goal. Maybe not his most...
He's levelled the scores. Come on. Let's go and win it.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
I'm not going to use sliders.
There was an opening. Couldn't quite get the ball through it. Aguero.
I can't believe how well Golovin's doing this season though.
Ahead, Alan. Manchester
Come on.
City's next game.
Aguero.
Burnley in their next match, Martin, and I do think it's going
Sancho.
to be this one.
Oh, got him in with a poor touch. Havertz wins the header. De Bruyne, win it, it's yours! Apparently not. Got him in, love that.
Excellent attacking play here.
Sancho, this is yours! Yes, Sancho! We turned it around at the Newcastle.
The football leading up to that, Martin.
Jadon Sancho scores. That is a wonderful turnaround. It's not, go back to the start and you'll see, it's not on
We
semi-pro.
expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side.
You'll see that it's firmly set to world class. And now Aguero's nicked it. We could go and kill off the game already. Aguero, near post. Oh, should have gone for the far post, trying to bend it.
That's just instinct, but that is top defending.
This could be promising. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a
Right.
cross. That's right. Well, that's
A bit late there, Martin Tyler, lad.
From the lad, and really should have worked to keep him more than that.
De Bruyne. Aguero. Break quickly when they get possession.
No.
Frustrating for them, really. It's the opportunity to play on the break. It's broken down. Rose.
He's offside. Way off.
Pass. The referee looks to his assistant and has got the flag up. It's offside. Joao Cancelo. I have it. De Bruyne. Golovin.
No, Golovin, that's not it. That's not it, Golovin.
Sometimes you have those afternoons when you just want the ball all day long, and whatever you do comes off.
Batshuayi doesn't have a defensive thought in his head. Off he goes. Newcastle want to make a substitution here. Put a bit of pressure on. Time ticking on. Just over
Through balls never
15
go
minutes to
through.
go. Well, long overdue you feel this change. The side that's behind. Switch of tactics now. I have it. It's good attacking play this from them. Golovin. Oh, the possibility
Havertz,
of Manchester
poor
City.
shot.
Well, he will
Poor
to
shot.
place it out.
Havertz with a poor
See,
shot.
took those away in
Bernardo
the
Silva is coming on.
Not his best step at that.
We've done really well ever since we took off Sterling.
Havertz. Golovin. Newcastle going to get the ball back. Newcastle want to make this substitution now.
Players do get lifted by supporters, by crowds, and this lot are doing their very best to urge their team on in search of this equaliser.
Boom.
Delivery to the far post.
Catch that. Easy. Take your time.
At the moment the cross left his foot. It's been a much more positive second half from Manchester City, not just the goals but the way they played. As if they perhaps got together at half-time and sorted it out between themselves. Whatever the reason, it is now surely City's match. Manchester City on the move in fine fashion.
That was blocked.
Got in the way. 5 minutes remaining. On the balance sheets, there's plenty of profit. On the scoreline, it's looking like a loss for Newcastle United, unless they find something in these closing moments.
And the Geordie faithful trying to keep the faith.
What are you all chatting about in the live chat? De Bruyne, Sane, come on, let's go kill this game off.
Making good angles in possession.
It's a game that really shouldn't have been difficult. It's been made difficult.
Set and match.
Golovin.
Was
The offside.
decision.
I asked for that to go straight through to Golovin though, that's the problem. Havertz is coming off. Tonali's coming on. He's been absolutely dire this season, Havertz. I don't know why, but he's been absolutely poor.
Have a rest for the last few minutes.
Right, Tonali, he's done well.
As well as his legs, because you don't always have to run about too much.
It's it.
Behind
Ooh.
that shot, frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm
All
sure
right.
he'll score pretty soon.
I think our next game's away at Burnley and we've got United.
He fancies his chances, getting past
Right,
these
Golovin
players.
fancies his chances here.
He's got it away.
Away, get it away. That's it. Cancelo, just hit it.
Into the attacking.
Anywhere is good enough. That's it.
And there's the last blast on the whistle today. Really bad.
That was a really hard-fought game that should not have been difficult. That should not have been a hard game. Again, Golovin pretty much carries us to victory. We should not have had a difficult game there. Beep, beep.
Some questions regarding the match.
Without the permission of the parents, then really it's not a good idea. Realistically, if they want it, and obviously the parents told them that they can't, I don't see anything wrong with that, but if they go and get it themselves, it's a really difficult subject, that. It was a good match. It's Is that better? Is that better? Okay, we're okay. Right, we're 5 points clear now. Spurs have caught up to Liverpool in the league. We are running away with it. This is our record so far this season. We've won 13 and drew 1. If the parents can stop the kids from getting it, should they also have the ability to make them get it? Not at all. They should not be forced into getting it. It's their choice. If the parents say no, they're probably just looking out for their well-being. But they can't force them to at all. Instead, that's pretty much child abuse. Norwich are above Crystal Palace in the table. Crystal Palace haven't won a single game. Right, 2 more matches to play then in this episode number 5. The stream tomorrow will be a little bit earlier, if I can. If I can't do it any earlier, then there won't be a stream tomorrow. You know, because obviously it's Liverpool versus Chelsea. I'm not doing a watch along of that because I want to watch it just chilling. So I'll try and do the stream a bit earlier tomorrow. I'm not ending the stream now. I'm just saying I'm going to do the stream a bit earlier tomorrow. So if it's only looking out for their well-being, do you think sending kids to conversion therapy should be legal if it's for kids' well-being? It depends what you mean by conversion therapy. If you send your kids to conversion, it has to be like if they want to do it. Like, you can't force them to go there. Which it is legal in the UK and majority of America. If they agree to it, then that's fine, in my opinion. But it's up to the child, isn't it? Right, here we go. Game 3 of 4, or 4 of 5, however you want to look at it. Burnley away. We're going to have to make a lot of changes to this side. Havertz is not starting, even if he was the only midfielder in my squad. He was absolutely diabolical. We're playing Rodri today. So the parents should be able to send the kids to conversion therapy if they force them to sign a form saying they want it. No, that is wrong. That is absolutely completely wrong. You can't be doing that. You can't force them to sign. A lot of changes in the side today. Right, here we go. But it's inevitable that parents will make their kids say they want it. Well, then that's child abuse, isn't it? That is child abuse. In my honest opinion, I don't know how we can stop that. There's multiple ways, but it all depends on whether they're going to work or not. Like, you've got things like Childline, you've got stuff like all the child protection agencies. But they're only going to comfort the child, aren't they? There's nothing that they can actually do about it. So it's a tough one, what you actually do to prevent it. Parents should get jail time if they're found to be doing that. Yes, it's child abuse, but it's undetectable. Well, children should come forward. They should come forward and they should just say, my parents are making me do this. Because as much as they might love their parents, that is just not a good thing. That is just not a good thing. To be honest, you're probably right. Stuff like that probably shouldn't be allowed until they are old enough to make the decision legally and responsibly themselves. We made a lot of changes. I think 4 maybe? Oh Jesus, nearly passing on. Kids in abusive households won't say anything against their parents out of fear. That is true. And mentally like disabled and ill children as well might not have the mental capacity to come forward and say anything either. So it is a very difficult situation. Goal, Golovin, love it. Think of it as like a rape victim living in the same house, as the rapist. I know what you're trying to say.
So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal. Came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. Captain's input there.
Manchester City are in the lead.
Nice one, Golovin, lad. Oh, he's offside. He's not. He's on. Bernardo Silva, Golovin gets the assist. Why are we suddenly turning on the style after the Newcastle game? He's not a shit captain. He's not a shit captain.
Rapid succession. Just widens the margin here to 2-0.
If he was a shit captain, he wouldn't be in a title race. He would have won the league. Hang on, wait, Bernardo Silva. Give him an option. Kane's not even a Premier League captain, so I don't know what you're talking about there, lad. Oh no! Giving the ball away.
Guiding it through the defenders.
No! Stop it. Hold on, screen out. Hold on, screen out. Zinni, now. Sterling. Golovin. Oh, I love that. Silva, have a go. Tonali. Left foot, Golovin. Jesus! Goal. To be honest, no, I don't understand. I don't really understand what it is.
Manchester City moving into what should be
Don't just try and keep this kind of stuff in the debates channel of the Discord server. As much as it is an important topic, it's not something I want to be covering on one of my fun live streams. But I'll be on the Discord straight after the stream, so. Away. Oh no, Laporte fell over. Hey, who'd have been dropped? Is it Ramos? Yeah, okay. Tonali, I don't know how you say his name. Good challenge! Right, Goodmanson.
Finds some space here on the flanks.
Where's my left back? Where's Zinchenko? That was gone in, I couldn't have argued with that. The month for Sundays. Ooh. Oh wait, let me just put my iPad on charge, hold on. High enough not to burn, of course. I don't know what you mean by that.
Golovin. They couldn't keep possession, they've given it away. Well, he's pressed him there too, running the ball out of play.
The visitors having lots of the ball. The way they've played, the way they've been
One message didn't go through.
it's
Alright.
difficult to see a way back for the opposition if they can continue in this vein. So good out here today.
Ooh!
Really hit well, but didn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe a little sight to
Ow,
fall in there.
Pains in my feet because I've been running all day.
Sterling. Gabriel Jesus. Got past his marker. Opportunity to cross it now.
Love that Ziddy lad. It's a Tonali.
Able to
Unlucky.
get his body in the way. They're better than that. That's
Imagine how I've got to be challenged that would have been from a poor. Skriniar's coming over. Oh no. He's rounded you.
Takes the shot off.
Good save, Maximiano.
Looking to take the corner quickly. In goes the corner. Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. Well, they want to play from the back, and he's doing just that. Gabriel Jesus.
I'll read it in a minute. Hold on, just on the attack here.
Chance.
Cancelo. Oh. One conversion therapy tactic is to make the recipients hold their hand in ice water and think gay thoughts, and then make them hold their hand over a lighter or small flame. What the fuck?
Goes back to Joe Hart in goal.
Now that shouldn't be allowed for children.
Now Bernardo Silva.
That's a foul. I'll take
Well, he's
that.
gone in.
It's in good range.
Wild side.
Getting a yellow as well. Hold on. The way to make the gay go away is to make the person's brain think negatively
Episode is going to lead
and match
to
it with
the yellow
pain
card from the
subconsciously.
referee.
Well, look at the
Well, that can have a
referee.
lot
Pocket
of
straight away.
other impacts on the human being.
I don't know whether the managers told them to do this, but they're just defending deep and saying to the opposition, you can have the ball, you're not going to hurt us.
Oh my god.
Just off target for the free kick.
Yeah, unlucky. Struck it well.
This is why I'm-
Got across.
This is why massively against it being illegal for parents to be able to make their kids do it against their wishes. I think it should be illegal for kids to do it at all, to be honest. After reading what it actually is. It should be illegal until they're responsible enough to make the decision. I can't believe that's legal over here. I can't believe that's legal. It's gnarly.
Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Golovin. Should be.
Got to be a lovely shuffle.
Well, it looked
Oh.
a bad miss. I think the defender
Oh,
just
Christ.
put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that because
Oh, what's the second
take the shot
tactic?
quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
How many tactics are there? There's hundreds of ways they make them the match pain with gay thoughts. Right, name a few of them then.
Laporte. Joao Cancelo. Golovin. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Able to make the interception.
I thought Roger was getting sent off then.
Golovin.
Rodri. Lovely. Oh. Tonali. Gotta be a goal. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Golovin scored again. Hang on, I've been tagged in a post on Instagram. That's it.
Bit of pressure on. Saw that coming and intercepted.
I'll do. Anywhere I'll do. Half time. 4-0. Not bad. I think I'm just good at FIFA.
I wonder if the second half's going to be like the first, one-sided.
That's the tactic that I sometimes use. Launch it back to keeper. Alright, don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it.
Golovin trying to spot potential ball to open them up and keeping the ball well.
Oh, my live chat goes like that sometimes, though. Sometimes it just doesn't let messages go through.
Cross it now.
Good ball.
Really, it needs
Goalkeeping.
to his reach to make that very fine stop. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. It's Burnley facing Spurs away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
The target plays in the centre. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Being closed down.
Golovin's getting away from him.
Looking ahead, Alan, Manchester City's next game.
Well, they're playing
Oh my
Manchester
God.
United
This is
in the next
amazing.
match. And
Golovin.
This is amazing.
What a
Oh!
break up the play.
What a way to get your hat trick that would have been.
Goodmanson.
Away! Away!
That's dealt with the problem.
Well done, keeper.
Joao Cancelo. Now Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Yes, Golovin's got a hat trick again. There's one tactic where they make your head hang lower than the rest of your body and make you think gay thoughts, and afterwards they do the casual pain association tactics. It sounds horrible.
3 goals now.
he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
Body language at this kick-off isn't great, is it? And you can understand why.
Did they?
We've reached
Is it still 1-0?
half an hour to go. Manchester City closing in on the league title. They're on top of the tree at the moment.
Yeah, they've looked like champions. They've had
Curtis, you've missed another Golovin hat trick. It's still 1-0, okay.
They are going to make a change. Joao Cancelo.
Bet Golovin is alien. I wouldn't be surprised, he's definitely not fucking human anyway. Still 1-0, alright.
Passing, probing.
Cheers, Curtis and Hayden.
Reached that. Brilliant
Golovin nearly had 4. There is a game this season where Golovin's actually scored 4 in it.
Well, swung in. Chance to play it into the centre now.
Corner.
Block that. In goes the corner. Really
Oh.
put some power into that corner. Too much power, as you can see. It's gone out for a throw. And it is a substitute coming on for an already booked player.
Is Ewan still here?
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here.
Yeah, I think he's
Heading for the exits.
gone as well.
First.
Just the one more game after this episode, after this game then. That is the Manchester Derby at the Etihad, and then we'll wrap it up.
Good reading of the play by the defender there.
Someone else is in the chat, but I don't know. Yeah, nor do I, to be honest.
The Burnley bench, there is movement afoot.
Offside.
Threading it through. Sterling sprinting clear.
Maybe not. Golovin. Oh no! He's at the
Did look
post.
like a real opening, but they've dealt with it.
The woodwork still shaking, Martin, from the effort a few seconds ago.
Jack Cole. Ashley Barnes.
Challenge.
Control and a chance to move themselves forward, get up the pitch.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a turnover in play.
When you get the chance, read a little about conversion therapy and maybe sign a petition or 2. I'll definitely read up about it, but I'm very wary of the petitions that I sign. If I can find like a trustworthy one, then I will.
Regular time.
Not on change.org though, they do absolutely nothing and not for profit. Yeah, they are absolutely useless at change.org. They don't do anything about it. They just want money. The more votes they get, the more money they get, obviously.
Good vision.
Tonali.
He really
Oh.
pressed him to score. The goalkeeper kept his belief and kept him out.
I'm not taking Golovin off, even though I want him fit for the Manchester Derby. I think it's already a little bit too late anyway.
Down. They'll have to try again.
I tried.
Play, and it will be a throw in.
No.
Well, he's thrown possession away. Tries to go at the opposition with pace. No one's picking him up in the wide area. It's be dangerous. They were right at the opposition then, but it's broken down disappointingly.
Golovin is going to bend De Gea over and smash his back doors in. He probably is.
Gabriel Jesus.
I mean, he did that to Alisson, so
Really get at the
he'll definitely do that to a keeper that's worse than Alisson.
opportunity. Get it into the middle.
Especially recently, anyway. Opinions on De Gea's recent form, I literally just touched on that. He's been absolutely dire. Which is a shame, because he's been a really good goalkeeper for the last few years.
2 minutes left.
It's just, he hasn't been the same ever since Ronaldo embarrassed him at the World Cup.
Space, another save, and now it's a
That
corner.
shot straight at him that went through his legs, should have saved it. And he hasn't been the same since.
In from the corner. Only partially away from danger. Well, that's a great block.
Get it out! Away!
He can cross it now. He could take them on here.
I'll take that. I mean, De Gea is worse or better than Henderson. For now, I'd still say he's probably better than Henderson, because Henderson does make mistakes as well. And Henderson is only 23. I reckon Henderson could be better than De Gea, at least with his recent form anyway.
Well, that's it. The final whistle.
But De Gea is still the better keeper.
Just a moment of your time.
Right, let's do the press conference. It was primed and ready. You're unbeaten for a reason. And finally, you can always improve.
Thank you, that's all the questions we've got for you.
Alright, and the final game of the episode. Yep, goal of it, exactly. Manchester United.
All right. Hi, everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions.
Ugh. Imagine Harry Maguire snaps Gollivan's legs. I'd snap him with a different player. I would absolutely snap his legs. Only way you're going to get me on the Van Dijk board. Well, Van Dijk is a better defender than Maguire anyway. So... let's get into it then. Can only imagine Curtis will be back soon because he said back for the United game. Right. Where did he say that? Be back for the United game. Right. So we are. That is what a Manchester United fan will say. Yeah, the stats might indicate that Maguire has played better individually. Like in terms of stats than Van Dijk this season, but it just means that United have leaked possession more times in the midfield than we have. Literally, if you look at like the hold on, what was I thinking about? What was I going to say? And even if he's had, like, in terms of stats, a better season than Van Dijk, doesn't mean he's not a better defender than Van Dijk. He is not a better defender than Van Dijk. Maybe by stats this season, stats might say that. No, I said that more gets leaked in midfield from United, and then they obviously get caught on the counter and stuff like that. And obviously Maguire gets rid of it sometimes he doesn't. That's what I'm trying to say. Van Dijk is a better defender than Maguire. I don't care what you say. Maguire has 5 yellow cards this season, committed more than double the amount of fouls that Van Dijk has, completed less, he's got a lower pass completion, he's got a lower pass progression value, hang on, Coppercab's whinging, hold on. No, I wouldn't. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I wouldn't swap him for that. Because if I did swap him and he came in right now, could actually like tarnish his legacy or something like that. So I wouldn't want to do anything like that. I'd rather keep Van Dijk because he's actually. And Gerrard's not a defender, so we'd have Gomez who's good, and Matip who's hitting this, and then Lovren who's just plain shit. Van Dijk is our best centre back. Definitely the best centre back in the league. Do you know what, I'm going to leave the yeah, but you have Minamo. Minamo, do you mean Minamino? I have never once heard anyone say that Minamino is going to be the next Mo Salah. Never have I ever heard anyone said that. And when he came on the other day against Arsenal, he actually played well. Minamino actually played well. Right, he's not going to be a world-class player. He's a rotation player. No one's ever said he's going to be the next Mo Salah. And anyone who has said that before... No, they didn't. Not tons of Liverpool fans did not say that. And stop saying that now. That's enough. You said that a couple of times now. You said that Liverpool thing a couple of times now already. Why is Mr. Copper whinging? Hold on. Well, at Mr. Copper. Why is Copper Cab whinging? Christ. Listen to this. He just called himself a dominant daddy. This is the first time I said it. Yeah, but you're not a Liverpool fan, so it doesn't matter. You gotta know, we have like hundreds of millions of fans across the world, or at least millions of fans across the world, and I highly doubt that there's a lot of fans that have said that, and maybe there are like, I don't know, like 1,000 or 2,000 something like that that have said something like that, and if they have said that, then that's just stupid. Oh, I meant Copper Cab. Did they have a controversy being trans or something? No, it's just a whiny little ginger bitch. I don't know why I'm still in this Discord server, to be honest. It's just fun trolling people sometimes. Or should I say seeing other people doing the trolling. But yeah, he did have a little bit of controversy with whether he was actually going to be trans or not. I'm not going to say the kind of things that he says on stream because they're really not PG, and they'll probably get my stream taken down, and I don't want that to happen. So I will talk about this on Discord after the stream, if you really want to. But I'm not going to talk about it on stream because I don't want my stream getting taken down, you know, because they might see it as like abusive against trans people. So I'm not going to talk about that. Even though I'm literally not saying anything bad. That's just how the YouTube algorithm works. But yeah, that's what I meant. He was meant to be transitioning. Basically, I don't know, about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, he was meant to be transitioning. He was meant to be becoming a woman. I think something went wrong in the process. He had to stall it, and as far as I'm aware, he still identifies as a male to this day. but he says that's subject to change. There have been some rumours and even a video. Hold on, one sec.
Yeah,
What?
Villa one.
The one?
Yeah,
Okay.
6 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot what I was saying. He really does. He really does put a terrible name on every sort of community. He's a complete racist. But he denies it. He thinks he's an SJW when he's actually just a racist. But anyway, that's where I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm actually going to leave the stream now. I'm going to start the next stream with that game against Manchester United. I'm gonna be on Discord anyway, so I'll talk about this more on Discord. I'm just too tired at the moment to play the next game. I've done well, I think. I've done alright on World Class. The turnaround against Newcastle was very good. It said he was non-binary like 2 times and then claimed he was male. No, what he says is, the kind of stuff he says is, I currently identify as a male, but that is subject to change. And sometimes he says, I feel like a male today, but other days he feels like a female. It's weird. So you can't be a male one day and be a female another day. But being non-binary, it just doesn't work. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'll be on Discord in a moment, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.